Hi, this is Apocrypha from APOC Industries here with day 26 of Nightfall. Previously, we've been working on setting up the stations here. We were running short on materials like fast inserters and iron chests, maybe? Are those ghosts? I think they are ghosts. So today we're going to finish up that. We are also going to plan our smelting columns, and we're going to... We don't have our smelter book yet, do we? So we have our smelter book, which has some smelters in it, unsurprisingly. So we'll be using that to plan our smelting columns. But first, we are going to grab some iron and some iron gears, apparently. We're going to build some things, grab some inserters. Alright, where's the inserters? There it is. Probably still not enough, but we will make do. We probably won't actually get around to making the actual smelters themselves today, but we'll definitely look at planning them. And we're full on stone. Let's take some of these rails and slap them in the boot so that they can continue building. Actually, speaking of rails, we could cap this a little higher, I think. A little higher. Yeah, there we go. Maybe you can grab a bit more of these. Yeah, alright. Let's go take a look. Go into smelter packs. And I'll pull up our cheat sheet so that we can see what colors to make our train stops and also therefore our trains. Whoop, we're making something. We also need some arithmetic combinators, probably 6 of those. 1, 2. Where 1, 2 is equal to 5, 6. Okay, so we haven't named these or anything yet, but we have a list that we're working off of. So our out is going to be, first and foremost, stone bricks. That's what this is. And we are going to do this, because I don't want to actually build this station yet, but I want to basically be able to know what it is going to be, and that is going to be stone bricks, which is 100 per wagon, so that's going to be 8,000. We may decide to do half trains, half wagons of bricks. I'm not sure yet. Either way, this station is now closed. We go here. It is closed. That is exactly what we want to say. Our iron is... Do I still not have enough fast inserters? Oh my goodness, this threw a lot of fast inserters, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, we're also gonna... More of the smelter later. Okay. So stone bricks, I don't even think we have a color for, so we're just gonna make them the same color as stone. 150, 100, no, not 1,000, and 80. Good enough. This is going to be steel, copper, and iron. So we'll say smelter steel pickup. This is going to be smelter copper pickup. And this is going to be smelter iron pickup. Smelter iron pickup. We put the iron at the bottom because we expect this to be the most popular place. Let's see. So, can we put 2 the same thing? Oh, we can too. So we could even say that, like, hey, that's for each wagon, it's minus 8k. Cool, let's do that. It makes it easier to visualize. And this is going to be minus 8,000. Whoops. Minus 8,000. Minus 8,000. Okay. And steel, we're only going to do half trucks. So instead of 8,000, we're going to say 4,000. Here, I'll also say that's 4,000. All right. And for these, we will say, we stack to 100, so we can say minus 8,000. There, that's cool. Okie dokie. So all these are closed now because we have nothing in them. Amazing. Iron plates are going to be 255. No, 210, 210, 255. 210, 210, 255. Copper plates are 255, 125, 85. And steel, 200, 200, 200. Perfect. Excuse me. All right. So we have all of our stations named and colored. So there, we're all done. Thanks for watching. I'm just joking. Now the hard part. Now we gotta actually plan our smelting columns and stuff. It's easier if we had some stone bricks. So we're gonna go and grab some stone bricks so that we can build some paths. We may also just dump a bunch of this stone into the furnaces in our bootstrap base. We may do that. We have a whole bunch of stone. Oh, you're pumping away here, though. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so we came here looking for bricks, and we are going to get them. We're also going to need, like, a bazillion inserters. Specifically, if we look at this, each of these is going to need 48, and we are going to be building 4 of these initially. 48 times 4 is about 192, so we're going to need that many. So we'll let this stack. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll just let this stack up again. That's fine. We're also going to need about a bazillion belts. What are we stacking up in here? Are we actually stacking up anything? We shouldn't be. We're building belts somewhere else now. We could actually take out this whole thing. There we go. Alright. Oh, stone bricks. The one thing that we came here for. There we go. Be able to at least build some paths with that, which I like to put down to kind of delineate where things are going. I'm going to also put a chest down here to store some stuff that I don't want to be carrying around, like landfill and fish and text plates. I also don't want to be carrying our pipes around right now. That. This wood and stuff can, you know, go somewhere useful, maybe. Oh, yeah. I forgot that this is the only place where we're getting coal out of right now. For our refueling train, that may be a problem. Let's quickly fix this, because otherwise I will forget about it. So we'll do walking on belts. Do this. And come down here maybe. And going here. Walking on train tracks probably not the most advisable thing to be doing, but it is what we have been doing. So go. Perfect. So now we'll at least get a steady stream of coal instead of only just a little bit. And we will prioritize pulling out of our coal chest. Wonderful. All right. Let's go look at building things. We can head over there. Alright, and the first thing we're going to build is a little bit of stone right here, a little bit of brickage, like this. Alright, so these are going to be our inputs. Oops. Whoops. Input, and this would also be an input, so we can at least delineate it. This is going to be coal as one of our inputs. This is going to be stone. This is copper. I really did not grab enough undergrounds. That's something. Okay. Should be fine for now, though. So we got our iron, our copper, what would be stone, our coal. Then we have our outputs, what would be bricks, what will be steel, copper, and whatever this other thing is called. Iron. So the way that this looks, we want to have our smelting columns. Oh man, I need to get some more bots too, so we're going to do that. And you guys are going to be 4 tiles apart like this. So we're going to make a running path all the way up. All the way. There we go. At least then we have something to run on while we're building. And we are going to go grab some stuff, namely undergrounds and some tree bots, while we think about this. So yeah, because our inputs are on the bottom, our inputs are on the top, our outputs are on the bottom, we are going to be pointing our smelting columns like this, which is going to be a little bit annoying to get our coal up there. I guess theoretically our coal should be our top station then. Maybe we can switch that around. That won't be a big deal. What did we come here for? I don't even remember. We're going to grab some more inserters though. Tree bots. Tree bots. Alright. And inserters. We should have enough now. We'll grab some... oh, undergrounds as well. We should be stockpiling a few more of those. Also, our coal is not doing so hot. We may want to get a coal train in here and reverse the flow of some of this. But anyway, we will get to that. We're going to call this 100. And we'll call this 600 is fine. We'll call this 50, that's fine. Right, there we go. More undergrounds. Hopefully we got everything we need now. Because I don't feel like placing down a bunch of blueprints, because when you put the little X on the trees there, it actually prevents the tree bots from doing their work, so we don't want that, because tree bots make this whole process much easier. Tree bots, go! I am not sure how much room we'll need, but we have lots of room to work with. And we're going to swap around the coal and I think it's iron? Whatever that is. Yeah. So what, I actually want to bump each of these down. That's what I want to do. Fine though. We can get an extra train stop and an extra combinator. And we'll do this. And the first thing we're going to do is take that, put it there, and we'll take that and put it there. Am I doing this right? I feel like I'm not. Hold on now. I'm only good for swapping here. Oh, right, we're gonna have to take out this whole station, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, we can leave. Okay, so this bottom one is gonna turn into stone. Okay, you know what? We're gonna be very confused for a minute. Very confused. We're just gonna say full drop off, and this is gonna be our stone, and this one's going to be iron ore drop off. We'll pull up our cheat sheet again. 0, 140, 255. This is going to be iron ore drop off. And this, we can say, we can take in 2 of these. This is going to be coal, where we can also take in 2 of these. And we're going to rip this whole thing out. Come on, bots, where are you at? There you are. Alright, and this is going to be copper, and we're going to take this. This is a load. We want an unload. Go. And this is going to be... Wait, now. No, I did this wrong. It's 2,000 in each car. Whoops. There we go. Oh, geez. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm very good at this game. And you are going to be copper, not... What is this? Sulfuric acid barrels. No, not sulfuric acid bales. Bales of acid, yes. I really want to put 4,000 on there. Okay. And... what happened here? You should be disabled. Why are you not disabled? These are... No, because it's a pickup station. It doesn't need to be disabled. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so now that we've got that sorted out, that probably took more effort than was necessary. Let's get another radar out here so that we can do our work from home if we want to. At least the planning stuff, so we don't have to stand here in the dark. Okay, so this way we at least have some coverage, so we can head home and work from there. That's the plan, anyway. See how that pans out. Okay, so let's start thinking about this then. So our coal is going to be coming in. Let's make sure our bots are shut off so we don't accidentally start building stuff. Our coal is going to be coming in through here. So this is ideally where we'd want to have our coal. We're going to have a couple. I'm not gonna say a bus, but kind of a bus of stuff coming in terms of ore. Whoops. Are those the right way? Yeah. We're probably never gonna actually need like 2 full lines of coal, but that's where they are. So we can have iron coming up here. We'll keep this 2 away from our path to be consistent. Then this will be our copper, and then this would be our stone, so we'll leave some room for it. Okay. So what we might do is leave room for our... I'd like to have our iron smelters first, and steel. Steel can be last because it's big. In any event, we might actually need another input train for that as well. Let's leave room for another couple of input. Like if we need to make another couple of input trains, let's leave some room for that as well. So basically, that means that this is where all that is going to live. And yeah, our inputs will come in on this side. Okay, so our coal is here. Everything else is going to come up and over and down because these take inputs from the top. And we want to kind of line this up with our coal. So if our coal is coming in like this, then we want to build our smelter kind of here. Yeah, we can do that. And we are building, just let me double check, we're going to have 4 columns, 2 iron, 2 copper. So we can just slap all these together right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. What are you hitting on? Yeah, okay. And these have enough room to be extended into red belts, which we will plan on at some point. And then we will leave a little bit of space right here. A little bit of space here. Our stone column would be here, which is going to be 2 half-size smelting columns. We we can just leave the space for them at the moment without actually... whoop! No, that's not right. We can leave the space for them without actually building them, which is probably what we'll do for the time being at least. So that would be these, and we will make them look like stone smelting columns by taking off half of the things. I feel like I got something extra in there. Well, okay, and we'll take out the arms as well. All right, so those would be our stone smelters, and then we have our big behemoth, which is the steel smelter. That's this one here, which takes two full belts of input and outputs. One, like a half a belt for output. Like steel is ridiculous. No, not that. So that's going to go over here. And that'll spit out over here. We're not going to worry too much about steel right now, though. We're just going to, we have the space laid out for these bits here, so this will be good enough for us for now. We will, however, consider how we're going to get stuff out of here. We're going to extend all these by 2 first, because that's where the last furnace is, and we want it to look pretty. Stone, less of a concern, but we're still going to do it anyway. So our steel is going to be coming in here. Let's get our iron first. Which is going to be here. So this iron's going to be easy because it can just be straight across. That's going to be 1 lane, 2 lanes. There we go. Copper. We will do this, which means that this would be stone and this would be steel. This smelter will only ever support having like a single lane of steel. We're just going to have to accept that that is the truth. Right. So here we go. Our copper is going to be coming in here and here. And our stone is going to be coming from all the way over here. But we're not going to worry about that right now. And we're also not going to worry about our steel either. All we really care about at this point is our copper and our iron. And we're running way over time right now. But I want to get this all planned out first. And stone will go, steel will go in here, which, I mean, let's be realistic. This is not going to be able to support a 2-wagon steel ever. So we're going to call this only 1 wagon. So this is divided by 6. And we are going to remove all this. And all this. And all of this. And whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That's fine. Okay. Super weird things happen right there. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good note to end on. Okay, so with that said, we have our plan now for building our smelting columns. We're only ever going to have one bucket of steel available. It's only going to be a half a wagon, we're saying, which reminds me. We also want to have the amount in these chests because we basically plan for these to be about like 1.5 trains worth. So there we go. Or like 2 trains worth or something like that. There we go. Either way, a train will only ever be at most 4,000. Okay. Cool. Well, this has gone late. We are now 10:30 in the morning, so we are ready to start building this, though. Maybe I'll make the next day just a sped up episode to make up for time. You know what? We'll figure it out later. So this has been day 26 of Nightfall and half of day 27 anyway. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.